everybody, it's Rachel. I wanted to give you a little bit of training, a couple things that I wanted to discuss with you, and I know Tiffany would feel the same way. And instead of doing a webinar or something where you can't see me and I can't see you, I'm going to do it this way so you can see how passionate I am about this and that I really am serious about what I'm talking about. So we've had a little bit of a slow December and January for some. That was that J month of January that people warned us about. Things picked up. February, March was incredible with the new catalog. April was pretty good because people are still buying from the new catalog. May, graduations, weddings, all kinds of stuff coming up. I just want to warn you, and this may not be true for everybody, and I've not really experienced this yet because last year when I experienced the J months, June and July, I was still a relatively new consultant, and I was actually a new TM. I made team manager at the end of May of last year. So I haven't experienced this firsthand, and I'm hoping that we won't as a team, but I've heard through the grapevine that sometimes things slow down in June and July. And so Tiffany and I want to help you so that that's not going to be an issue. We really want to work you through this. We want to help you get a great start now so that we're not going to have an issue once June and July start. Okay, so some training things, some things that I want to talk to you about. I'll try not to keep this long because I know we all are very busy and we all don't have a lot of time to sit and watch me talk to you. And sorry about the hair. I was at a picnic, end of year picnic with my son all day. I'm just realizing, wow. So anyway, right into it. What we want to do in the last couple weeks of May is work on booking our calendars for the summer. So I know a lot of you have had success with the flower pot game. I didn't because everybody that's in my fan club have had parties for me or had just have parties. So some of you that might not work for. A lot of you that are new and are just starting out, that's a fabulous tool to get a head start and to get some bookings on the calendar. So what happens if you're having trouble and you can't get any bookings? What we want to do, ideally, is to set up a calendar, I'll show you mine here, with all of the dates that you're available. So everything in pink are my available dates. Now you don't see a lot on here right now because I know that this last week is pretty crazy because we're leaving for vacation on the 29th. Yeah, this week is crazy because this is the last week of school, but I also have two pretty large fundraisers running at the moment, so I'm not having to post every day. It's not a typical online party, but this was what my calendar looked like the month of beginning of May. Here's my calendar for June. I'm going to be on vacation this whole week, so I won't be here, but then I am pretty booked in home parties for the weekends. That along with another fundraiser, but all kinds of stuff going on. So I would encourage you, let's see if I have July marked yet. Nope, haven't done July. But I would encourage you to get some kind of calendar or planner. Get yourself your schedule of when you are available, when you want to do Facebook parties, when you want to do home parties. I would also highly recommend, if at all possible, shoot for those home parties. Here's the reason why. Home parties, you are meeting these people, you are talking to them face to face, your personality is showing through, you are showing them exactly how to apply these wraps and how easy it really is. When you're online, they can take your word for it and they might have tried it before, but they also might be questioning, like I did, until the third party I was in. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if these are as good as what they seem. So at an in-home party, you have that time to work with them, show them exactly how to do that. So you're going to want to have your leads list, your list of people that, maybe have talked to you about maybe hosting a party at some point. Keep that leads list moving and current. I have it in my head, and I really shouldn't. I should have it written down on paper, but I always know, oh, so-and-so, I need to contact her. Oh, I need to contact her. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to get it down on paper, so I have it. As soon as somebody gets crossed off, I get somebody new on. Following up with your customers, huge. It's huge. If you haven't been doing it, you really, really need to start that. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Follow up with them. See if they need something new. Make sure they're aware of the new products that are coming out each month. Running vendor events, if you can. I know summertime, a lot of the outdoor events are popular. They're things that, they are things that might be days, like township days, those kind of things. Those start to show up during the summer and in the fall. That's when you are getting your name out there. And don't be discouraged if you have an event and you only sell 1 or 2 sheets of wraps. Been there, done that. It stinks, but you never know who might end up being a customer or a party or a lead through those survey slips that you have them fill out. Always have, at your vendor events, at your parties, always have them fill out a slip so you know what their interest is in Jamberry. Make sure you have your own 30-second commercial. When somebody says to you, like I just had today, took my boys to get their hair cut, I'm pegging, I had my nails, these are kind of noticeable, so I'm pegging, and the girl said, oh, I love your nails. And I said, oh yeah, they're Jamberry. She said, because Jamberry is becoming a more common name, oh yeah, my sister's neighbor sells those. She wanted me to try them. So I said to her, oh yeah, and she was like, oh, do you sell them? I said, yes, and I said, but because you already have a consultant, I'm not going to say anything more to you. Normally I would say. And so we chatted for a second. I told her the name of what I was wearing and encouraged her to try them, that she would love them. But more often than not, those people that you meet won't have heard of Jamberry. So here's a sample of a 30-second commercial that somebody had. And this is probably not what I would say. I would say, yeah, they're Jamberry. Have you ever heard of them? Oh, no? Well, they're heat and pressure activated nail wraps. They're actually little vinyl wraps that fit on your nails. So they're salon quality. They last on your nails up to 2 weeks, on your toes 4 to 6. Yeah, they're really cool. I did them myself. And then when they react back to that, no way, how did you do that? Then I explain a little bit more about it. But you just have to be natural. You have to tell them, hey, this is what I do and how I do it. And you need to get them excited about about this product and how awesome it works. Okay, so since we talked a little bit about booking home parties, I'm going to put in the files section of our team page some tips for you about booking home parties, what you do when you're at a home party, before a home party. It's just an outline, just some guidelines. But what you really want to do is just ask people, and I know, I don't like to do it either. It's very awkward. I admit it. I don't enjoy it. But if you're to the point that you're looking at your next month or next week's and you don't have anybody on there, just start asking. Hey, how hard would it be to convince you to host a party for me? That's something that you could say to them and see how they react. They might say, oh, not right now. And then I might say, oh, that's fine. I'll get back to you in the fall. How about that with the new catalog? Something like that. We just want to go for that no. And I know we keep telling you that, and I know it's something that a lot of you have been working on. But, give them options. It could be just a quick demonstration at a coffee shop, or it could be something at their office. Maybe you could come in during their lunch break. I've done that before. Gone in and shown them over their lunch break how the wraps work. That can be more of a catalog party at that point, because once they see what you do, then they can just collect the orders. Tell your friends you need someone to test out a new type of party for you. you know, so they like to help you out. They like to be part of something new. You can always do an exchange of a type of show, like a party, with another direct sales person. Get involved in the vendor events in the community. We talked about that. Give products or gifts as a donation for fundraisers or for school events, auctions. That's a good way to get your name out there. You know, if you've been in for longer than 6 months or so, I'd say go ahead and start calling past hostesses. See what they have left, how much they've used of their product, if they need some new. Have hostess tell why she booked a party in her party. So that's something. I had a hostess one time. Some of you may know her because you've become consultants of mine since then through her party. But she got on there and she typed up the top 10 reasons to host an online Jamboree party for me. Like, I didn't even tell her that. And she came and she put all those on there and it was amazing. I ended up having a great, great party through that. Hey buddy, just a minute. He's right there. Follow through on every booking lead. Now, if you get a lead at a vendor event, and I've had this happen recently, it drives me crazy. They seem so interested there, and they're really into it, and they're really excited, and then you call them, and they don't answer. And then you email a week later or so, and they don't answer. I would probably only one more time try to contact them before it's a moot point. It's just not something that they're going to be doing. Let's see. I think that the most important thing that you all can be doing right now, if you've not, and I know a lot of you have not, because I can see the all-seeing eye here, complete Jamboree University. That's something that you can be doing to be training yourself, growing, maturing as a business person. That's what this is. This is a business. I know some of you might just be in it for a little bit of extra cash, but wouldn't you like to have a little bit more extra cash by working this as a business? Jamboree University has an awesome lesson, don't know if you know this, on running a home party. If it's there, why not learn it? There's a whole new section on workstation things, workstation videos, product, social media, all of that. Do it. Watch the videos. And I know, once again, talking to myself, I've got a whole section, a whole new university, leader university, that I've only done lesson 1. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get it done this summer. Set goals.